My dear friend, can you say that you are living your life? Or are you just going along with the crowd and boiling in a common cauldron? Is your life exactly the way you want it to be? Or has it turned out the way it has? Perhaps you would like it to be a bit quieter, with less drama, cares, stress, pressure, and fast pace. Do you feel like there is a place where you find yourself comfortable and at home? And how do you get back to that feeling? I mean, is it even possible to come back to yourself, or is there a way to truly return to yourself and your life, the life you imagine for yourself? It all starts with realizing that you are in a common boat. How you got there is no longer important, because it seems that you will never know for sure. And it doesn't matter anymore. The main thing is that you are not where you wanted to be, and even more importantly, you realize it. For instance, I came to the realization that my life would be similar to that of my neighbors and the majority of people in this charming city, not too exciting and without much fuss, especially at that time. I studied at school, and my dream was to go to the main university of the city, so that after graduation I could do something great that people needed. Naturally, as a young person, you think that you will achieve your highest destiny and do what you love for the rest of your life, rather than being forced to do things by circumstances. However, one day when you understand everything and sober up from the dreams of your youth, you want to make a change. In the meantime, you are just kind of burning out in a slow fire, doing things you don't really want to. You are smiling at people you don't even like, and you are living in a place that's not right for you. Maybe it's the wrong floor, or the wrong neighborhood, or maybe it's just the wrong person you are with. None of it right for you. The food you eat, the clothes you wear, the climate you live in. Your relationships are all messed up. Your lifestyle is terrible. And your quality of life is just not good. It's not what you wanted. It's not what you chose. And it's certainly not what you wished for on your last birthday, when you were surrounded by all those wrong people. More and more often you find yourself thinking, maybe I should just quit everything and run away. Maybe I should hide somewhere and live my life without all the stress. Maybe I can find some quiet place and live my own life. My dear friend, have you ever stopped to think about what your life means? Where everything and everyone is right, You know, everything is just the way you wanted it to be for yourself. Imagine if you were already there. We all have our own ideas and images in our heads. For me, it was like this. That's how it turned out for me. Yeah, I escaped from that common cauldron, but did I find my life? After 10 years, I had to go back and to look for my life again. This time it was a real search, not in a greenhouse conditions, and not hiding my head in the snowdrifts. Yeah, my dear friend, everything really starts with the realization that this life is not what you want and you don't like it. The first step is to recognize where you are and figure out where you want to go. However, this is where you get this burning desire to change everything. Your lifestyle, where you live, your job, your partner, the city, even the country and continent. You want to jump out of that pot and start over somewhere else, you know. I'm going to say something possibly unpopular, but I'd say that you are changing one pot for another. In my case, I replaced my fancy AI-powered slow cooker with a cast iron pot. And I really enjoyed the change at first. At least it was pretty nice and exotic. Like anyone who makes big changes in their life, I believed I was the one making my life happen. Nobody tells you when to get up, what to wear, where to go and how fast to go. Your life becomes simpler and more humble, but it's finally your own life. But time goes by, you look back and once realize you are still searching for your path, just like before, but in a different environment. So what does this mean, my dear friend? It means that the main question hasn't been answered. What kind of life do you want for yourself? You know exactly what you don't want. But when you close your eyes, you can't really imagine what your life would be like. No, it's not about the house you live in, or the people around you, or how much money you have in your bank account. It's about what you really want to do, even if nobody pays you for it. How do you want to express yourself in this world? How would you want to contribute to the world? And what your soul is really asking for? It wants to take an active part in your life, just like it did when you were 17. Give yourself that opportunity. Listen to yourself. Distinguish this soft and quiet voice. It's so different from all the others that are loud during the day. Discover your true desires and needs, the things that really matter to you. Lower the volume of all other stimuli for a while. Take a brief pause from your important tasks, obligations, and responsibilities. Set aside at least 15 minutes a day to listen to yourself, filling yourself with the healing honey of inner exploration. For this, you don't need to leave everything behind, to change everything abruptly, to quit everything. On the contrary, it can interfere and distract you from the most important thing for many years, from connecting with yourself. And only in this state you truly feel your life. With love, your Dreamy.